Hello and welcome to your tutorial on line and leading line and using line in composition for your video. First, let's actually go to full screen and then we'll just get started here. Okay, so this, you think about using line in your shot and just thinking the dominant line. We've got some railroad tracks here. We've got our perspective lines. We've got the tree lines, kind of all just kind of zooming us into our main character, which is a really nice and actually an easy way of bringing direction to our focal area here. And actually, this is a typical shot of what you might think of when I say I want you to use line in your shot somehow. Okay. Let's go to just go through. Now, here's an example of a really neat shot of just like some light coming through some Venetian blinds here. And but line is not also just what you see around you in kind of like an architectural way, but in this case here, the shadows are really working for us, and also the lines don't necessarily have to be straight. They can be curvy, they can be going any which way, they can be going multiple ways. Let's go on here. For example, this is like a shot that has a huge amount of line in it. They are going kind of like a zigzagging kind of way, but it's still a pretty cool shot if you think about it. This is a really neat shot. And actually, I see things like in thirds, and I see triangle. There's lots of cool stuff happening going on here. Now, how you can use line in your film, using leading lines. You are showing the watcher, the viewer, where is somebody going, or the path that they're intending on traveling by using these lines and using motion within your shot as well. Showing where somebody is going makes you feel a lot more comfortable, and when you're showing something like on a perspective like that and using lots of line helps make the brain feel more comfortable. Going on, same thing here. Well, this is almost not making you feel comfortable. It's almost being like agitated. You can see here all like the lines here are going all over the place. But here, if we just don't look at the right hand side, just look at the left over here. You still do see quite. There is like a hierarchy. Like you see this dominant like S shape kind of going through here, even though there's lots of these smaller shapes going on here. And so these people are going there, and these people are looking in this direction. Your eye really kind of goes like in a real S shape here. Let's go on. Like I said, you don't always have to use straight lines. Straight lines can be curvy. They can also be like abstract. They don't have to be perfect. Like even if it was just like the shot of just this area over here, then it would still be okay. Okay. Let's go on. What a nice shot. Okay, so this is like these are railings of like a multi-floored kind of looking down on a big building here, and this is just and so yeah, we still certainly get a real sense of line here. So it's just a matter of whether or not you get a sense of line, and whatever is and the dominant line in the shot. Let's turn that. There we go. Again, another staircase doesn't have to be straight. It can be circular and can be going every which direction as well. These are just a couple of shots that kids shot at the school that I thought actually worked out pretty well. All they did was, you think about, oh, what, I don't have like a spiral staircase, what can I do? Well, you just got to look for the line around you, okay? This is the line that you would see every day if you're on your way getting dropped off by the school bus, saying hello to the principal in front of the school. You would see this curvy line, and so this would work just fine, okay? This was just outside the auto shop, and there's a lot of neat line going on here, especially if, it is a neat shot. Even if you were to like zoom in and you just see all this neat line going on here, pretty cool stuff. You sometimes like a close-up shot is also a neat way in order to get line. It doesn't have to be a staircase. It doesn't have to be the siding on the side of your house or the brick on the building. You can start to think abstractly with it as well. Let's get out of here. This is a typical shot of what I would expect to get from a student. It's a nice shot. It's all right. Okay, but it's okay. Try and push yourself. You've got time to think abstractly. Now, this is probably one of the neater ones. We see these bleachers every day. It's just a matter of seeing, well, where is the line in the things around us, okay? And that is just a pretty cool shot. You think about like it would have been nice if maybe like if we could see like one dominant kind of line kind of going through it, like that big, like the S that we saw earlier, and with all these smaller lines going on. Just so your eyes kind of looks at one dominant thing, and then you got a bunch of little things happening around it. That would have been cooler. However, from a student shot, I think that this is a pretty all right shot. This is a student shot. It's kind of nice. I like it. There's lots of line going on there. When I look at buildings like that, I feel like the buildings are going to come down on top of you sometimes here. Let's go there. Not a student shot, but definitely a very cool one. Almost it looks like one of those conveyor belts that you walk on to help the people mover conveyor belts, like at the Billy Bishop Airport, if you've ever been to that. This is a student shot. This is a nice shot. I think they're looking up at something. Just what a nice, neat picture. Okay, lots of beautiful line going on here. Okay, so not a student shot, but a lot of neat line here. But also we got some rule of thirds going on here. This is on the third, and this is intersecting with that third. Total rule of thirds, as well as this guy here. He's looking into the shot, making it more comfortable. It would be way more tension if he was looking out there and we couldn't see what he was looking at. Like our brain would be left wondering what's going on. Again, it could be round. That's a student shot. This is another typical example of what I would get, kind of a neat thing. Now you're shooting video. This is going to be these are all stills that I'm showing you. It just makes things easier for teaching the lesson. But you're going to be shooting video for yours, obviously. Another nice bunch of line. Nice shot. Golden hour. That's when the sun is like, you've got an hour left till sunset, and the sun's like about here or down around here. It turns everything kind of like a warm yellow. That's called golden hour. And that's it. That's what we got. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys all have a good day. Good luck with your project.